welcome to my channel. This is Perfection Art by Tracy, and I'm Tracy. If you're new here, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. If you're returning, welcome back. I greatly appreciate you being here. All right, tonight, oh my goodness, if everybody could see what we go through in our studios when the cameras aren't rolling, for anybody that says, oh, fluid art is easy, it's simple, it's not real art, anybody can do it. Come spend a day in our studios when we've had the massive fails. As a matter of fact, this color right here is my table scrapes from trying this painting 4 times. I now have a total, get ready, 8 quarts of this table scrapes. It will be used. It is definitely not wasted, but I tried painting this particular technique 4 times on a 30 by 40. Is that 30 by 40? Yes. Yes, it is. A 30 by 40. So almost a 3 foot by 4 foot canvas. So that's a lot of paint to be scraping off because it didn't work. I'm going to try it one more time. And as I've said in the past, when I say I'm going to try something one more time, and then I say, will it be my last? And I normally say, nope. This time, this doesn't work. I'm throwing in the towel. This will be my last, at least with this particular technique. Okay, so let me get to what I am trying to do. And I know I can do this. I've done this before, just not on such a big canvas. All right. I'm arguing with myself now. All right. So this big canvas is the redo of the redo. The video I did doing the open cup for my husband's office because Emerald Isle had sold. Again, if you haven't been here before, nothing I'm saying is making sense. And if you haven't run yet, just stick with me. Hopefully it will all tie in together and end up making sense. So I did a huge open cup. We named it Emerald Isle for my husband's reception area. It sold. So I went to do a replacement piece. And I loved a lot about it. I just didn't like the overall composition of it, so I just sewed over it, and I was going to do a multi-ring, here's my finger pointing at you, a multi-ring pour and just tilt it out. I've done it before. I'll link that video in one of these corners, and that painting turned out so beautiful. It sold literally within the first 15 minutes of the next show that I took it to. I don't know if it's because this canvas is so much larger, because that was just a 20 by 20, and I think I only had like 4 or 5 colors. I obviously have a lot more colors than that. But I remembered with that painting, my paints were very, very thin. And I think the 4 fails with this one, my paints were just way too thick. And when I tried tilting out multiple rings with thick paint, no matter how much flow extender I put, they all just kept rolling over themselves. So I've gone back to the drawing board. I have remixed all of my colors, and I'm going to try it again. And I think what I'm going to do is the same thing I did in that other multi-ring video. I'm going to fill my cup just using each color one time. And I have, if you count the white, this is going to be my base coat. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, goodness. That's the problem. I got 13 colors. We won't count the white. Okay. I have 12 colors. Anyway, that should give me about, if I put about a half an ounce, it should give me at least like 6 ounces in each cup. Like I said, I'll use this as my flow extender. real quick, I'm going to go over these colors to the best of my ability because they are some custom made, but just so this video isn't so long. My white is that what I've been screaming about since I learned about it from Nate Bright. Absolutely love it. The Chroma Acryl. Again, I will link it below. This is table scrapes from all these colors mixed together. This is, honestly, it's about 3 or 4 different, the little Deco Art craft paint, just in all of their light blues. Any of their light blues can pretty much make a color close to that. This is golden Prussian blue. This is folk art. I knew I was going to forget. Blue quartz in the Treasure Gold series. 24 karat gold, prism pour in the, is it Water Dragon, I think, if I'm saying that wrong. I'll have everything listed correctly below. This is golden interference gold. This is golden Payne's gray. This is Modern Masters warm silver, even though it does not look silver at all. It's like a beautiful champagne, and it is very close to their champagne. Ooh, that looks a little thick. I might water that one down just a little bit. Because like I said, my colors aren't even, they're not leaving a mound. They're just not quite Dutch pour thin, but definitely swipe thin, if not a little bit thinner. This is Lucas Krill Steel Blue. This is my table scrapes with a little bit of Prussian blue and a little bit of white. This is Modern Masters Platinum, and this, I have no idea. I really don't. I will figure it out. Oh, no. Yes, I do. This is Modern Masters Shimmering Sky with a little bit of Prussian blue in it. That's what it was. Okay. I'm going to quit jabbing. I'm going to get you guys way up above this canvas. I'm going to layer my cups. And I know everybody said they love when we talk and explain our process. But y'all, I really do need to concentrate. I don't want a fifth fail. So I am going to put you guys to some music. But I promise, if it works, fingers crossed, if it works and you're seeing this video, then it means it worked. But I will come back in the end and talk about final thoughts and results and overall impressions. So hang tight while you're this little second that you're waiting for me to pop back on the screen. If you take a minute to subscribe to my channel, I would greatly appreciate it, and give me a thumbs up. So it's going to take me about 10 minutes to get you guys put up there, but it'll only be less than a second for y'all. So I'll see you right back in just a second. Okay, real quick, before I put you guys to some music, I was so scatterbrained trying to think about how I was going to do this. I forgot to mention where I got this idea was from Taneva Baker's art channel. I think it's her second video that she posted. She did something very similar to what I have in my head I want to do, but so far I haven't been able to get it to work on here. I called her, talked to her, said, hey T, do you mind if I copycat your painting? Of course, I've changed my colors up just a little bit, but it's overall the same concept. And she said, absolutely not. So I definitely want to give her credit, give her a shout out. If you have not seen her channel, please go look. I joke with her all the time. I'm sure I'm older than her, but I joke with her all the time saying that I want to be her when I grow up, because she just has that cool factor, you know? Amazing artist. So anyway, okay, I'm going to get busy layering my cup. I have them all laid out exactly how I want them. Like I said, I'm just going to put one cup, each color one time in the cup, and I'm just going to start pouring and pray that it works this time. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Enjoy the music.
someone like you to stand by me always. And I dream of a man like you, warm and tender every single day. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. Time flies, yet there's butterflies in my palms and in my eyes. Now echoes from the other night gossip about our delight. What if we would join our forces? What a bliss. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. I will read you love poems, hope that you get convinced. Then I'll play something really slow and ask you to dance with me, even stay with me. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. You make me understand this place in a whole different way. You make me wanna live this life to the fullest, to the fullest. You came out of nowhere that first time. Said you were too tired to walk the line. I said then hold up, precious. I can be a goldsmith and you a nomad or a tailor, and we don't have to follow the rules. Oh, I can do anything when I look at you. Oh, I believe everything to be true. Oh, every little bit of my heart lights up. Oh,
here she is. 5th time. And I seriously almost forgot to come in and show you the wet results because I have been turning off here's my overhead light, there's that shadow box light or soft box, there's that one. I mean, I have lights. There's my ceiling fan, there's can lights. I have lights everywhere, but I can't get the perfect lighting without having, you can see the reflection. So we're just going to do the best we can once again. What can I say? Is she pretty? Excuse my French, but abso-damn-lutely. Is it, again, what I was going for? No, nope, nope. And if you look at Taneva's video that I said was my inspiration for this, it's totally different. Oh my gosh, when I poured all of those rings, I was in love. Absolutely in love. The reactions just, oh, it was gorgeous. But I can't leave that much paint on a canvas, you know, so you have to tilt it. And one, again, it's almost a 3-foot by 4-foot canvas, and my paints are very, very thin. So when you start trying to tilt thin paint over such large landscape, things are going to get distorted and, as we all say, wonky. So, you know, it's like, what do you do? But I ended up pouring another ring here, and it wasn't a ring. I don't want anybody to get confused. I did not do a ring pour. I did a straight pour, but it turns out to look like a circle or a ring. Let me talking with my hands. I always do it. Anyway, I ended up pouring another ring here and another ring here just to try to bring back some, because everything I liked was on the outer edges. So to continue tilting wasn't going to do me any good. But anyway, let me take you in. There are some absolutely gorgeous pieces to this. Oh, that light. I'll get on the other side in a second and it'll go away. But, and again, the colors aren't showing up. This is kind of looking gray. It's very, very, very blue. It's gorgeous. And of course, look at the gold. And I'm really pleased that even though my paints were thin, I kept my 24 karat gold just, I mean, a smidge thicker. But a lot of times when your metallics are thinned, you kind of just get this all over haze of glitter and they don't hold within their color. That did not happen this time. The gold stayed where it was supposed to, and I did have a lot of metallics mixed in that, so you'll see some shimmer right here that's not the gold, but that's because that's that actual color. Let me walk around this side of the table and see. But yeah, I love this area here. I wish so bad you could see the actual color. There's that box light. Let me get on this side. I'm so sorry, guys. I feel like this video is just a big old hot mess. I love this. Even though that got a little squirrely in there, I still really, really like it. And then I think, sorry, I'm making y'all dizzy trying to get around all of this. This is my favorite corner. I love this. It just, again, it looks like a shoreline and all these pretty lines and cells. And I'm thinking that that one's still held up pretty good. I'm thinking the composition is the way, is the way I was standing when I poured. But you can just see it better and see the colors with me standing on this side, because the lights don't reflect and the colors show up much truer if I stand like this. and it's still so wet, and I have so much paint on my table, and it's so big, there is no way in the world I'm gonna try to spin that bad boy around just so y'all can see it from this angle. Maybe during editing I can flip it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will try to edit this video down so it's not quite so long, but yeah, I'm gonna let her dry. I'm not scraping this one. Whatever she dries like is what she dries like. So I really do like it. I love it. I love it, love it. It's still not what I had in my head. So, but it's gonna have to be what's on the wall. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for supporting my channel. Everything that I've talked about will be listed in the description box. And again, if you have not gotten yourself some of that chroma acryl, the white, you need to do it. I'll link that down below as well. Please, if you haven't already subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel. Subscribing to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. What do you think? Or give me suggestions. You know, if you go, hey, this would have worked if you had done this. I'm open to it. We all are still learning, you know, and especially when you've tried something 5 times and it's still not exactly what you had planned. So, but if you don't mind, just take a second, subscribe to my channel. I've already said that. I'm going to say it again. And you can also share my video. That helps tremendously. So, love you guys. And again, all information is down below. If you have any questions, leave me a comment, or you can always email me. So, and as always, until next time, bye friends.